Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Brandon Sosh from VPNFTW, the best place for VPN reviews, news, and pretty much everything VPN. And today we're going to be taking a look at NordVPN. Now, NordVPN is a bit of an older VPN. I think they've been around for a couple of years. So today we're going to go ahead and open up their service, see if we can get the general feel for how it looks, and then purchase the service, install it, and see if it works right out of the box. See how easy the service is to use, and we can see if the service is right for you. So once this page loads, looks like it's having a couple issues. We will go ahead and start taking a look at it. Alright, so it looks like it's a pretty large page. So the world's most advanced VPN. We can get the VPN now or learn more. Let's learn more. You can't be safe without a VPN. It's a fact. That is a fact. It looks like they claim to give you safer Wi-Fi, unrestricted internet. It looks like they provide encryption. They allow P2P. So you can use a variety of applications with them with, it looks like, complete privacy right there. It looks like they use 2048-bit SSL encryption, which even supercomputers can't crack. That is true. That is military grade as well. 12 real facts why it's important to choose Nord. It looks like they have a double data encryption. So NordVPN's double VPN technology encrypts data not once but twice. It's the tightest security in the industry, and it's only available on Nord. I would assume that to be true because I have never seen that. That is a very, very cool feature. Looks like they have super fast servers in over 80 server locations with 27 different countries. Looks like they claim to be the easiest. They have a lightning speed. They have a strict no log policy. Tor over VPN. NordVPN never logs. It looks like they even allow you to connect to the VPN over Tor. So first you'll connect to Tor, then you'll connect to the VPN, giving you an extremely secure extra layer of security before you connect to the VPN. And that means that if the VPN provider will never get to see your real IP. They'll just get the Tor IP, but that will make your connection significantly slower. But if that's something you need, that's always there. It looks like they have a kill switch as well. Your VPN drops out, it will kill. That's very cool. So it looks like if your internet, if the VPN ever if you have the setting turned on, excuse me, and your VPN connection ever stops, it'll actually kill all the internet, so no packets can go in or out if they're not secure. So maybe if your internet drops and if the VPN possibly didn't reconnect and you had it on overnight, you could actually have it kill it so that no packets can go through till the VPN is back on and connected. So people say the nicest things about NordVPN. Happy customers. Happy customer. Alright. So it looks like they have even more advantages. They talk about us. So it looks like they have a lot of media mentions. Alright, so it looks like just for a 1 month plan it's $8. 6-month plan is $5, which is $30 in total. And if you buy a year, it's only $4 a month, which is $48 total. That's a very, very, very good price. $8 is pretty standard for a month. $5 is very good for 6, and then $4 per year is even better. So it looks like they have on all their plans they have no logs. P2P is allowed, so BitTorrent. Looks like they have a 30-day money-back guarantee. Bitcoin is accepted. Blazing fast speeds, friendly support, easy to use, and global network. So down here it looks like they have a lot of tabs to choose from. So they got Join Us, About Us, Contact Us, FAQ, Blog, My Account, Features. We're going to go ahead and check out their features. Let's check out their pricing, testimonials, tutorials. Check out their VPN software. How does it work? And I think that's it. It looks like they come with some extra privacy tools that we'll get into maybe in a little bit. So features, it looks like, again, we have the same thing. It looks like they have a DNS leak resolver, which is very good, so no DNS leaks. DNS leaks can be critical because they can compromise your connection almost. Awesome security extras. Looks like they have secret notes in an encrypted chat. They have web proxies. Looks like NordVPN has a lot of features, which is really good, especially for their extremely cheap price point. Multiple device support. You can support up to 6 devices simultaneously. That is definitely a lot. Generally, VPNs only offer 3 to 5. 3 to 4. I've only seen 5 max. 6 is definitely a lot. Friendly, helpful service, P2P welcome, Bitcoin accepted. Alright, so they have a lot of features, it looks like. No log, it looks like the same exact thing we saw above, but it looks like it says they support OpenVPN, PPTP, L2TP, and IPsec, which is great. They support a variety of protocols. Looks like they also have a free proxy list, up to 3,000 free proxies. They support Windows, Mac, iOS, Linux, and Android, which is great. Looks like they even have a dedicated IP option. This says it comes with every package. I wonder how that works. Guess we'll have to take a look. So you can connect 6 devices, encrypted chat, secret notes, convenient server map, and custom software. Tor over VPN, double VPN, web proxy extension for Google Chrome. We're not going to take a look at that. Custom software for Windows and OS X. Alright, we're going to take a look at that. And they have their own DNS servers. So let's check out their pricing page. It looks pretty standard. It looks like they support Windows, Mac, iOS, iPad, and Android. It looks like it said they supported Linux. I guess we'll have to take a look at that after we purchase. So it looks like right here they have a basic page on what a VPN is and how it works. Let's check out their server status page. Looks like this is a list of their active locations. Looks like it's taking a minute to load, so it might actually be a live map. That'd be interesting. Wow, this is definitely a great page to have. It'll tell you the server load on each server and what protocols they support, as well as the name of the server. Hopefully all these names are in the client. Not too sure, but I assume they are. So let's go ahead and we're going to grab 1 month of NordVPN and see how it works. So after we go ahead and input our payment information, we'll go ahead and be right back. Alright, so we went ahead and completed our registration. It says we've successfully registered. Please log in to use NordVPN. So we went ahead and input our credit card information. It went over pretty fast. We had a few errors, but we contacted support and everything went really well. There's always that to look forward to. Let's go ahead and log into their web panel, it looks like. Main info. So it looks like we are not on their VPN, which is correct. Looks like they have a payment area. Looks like they have a couple of settings. We can change our password. Looks like they have a download area. Wow, it looks like they support Windows XP, Vista 7, Windows 8. They also support Mac, Linux, which is great, especially with OpenVPN. Support Android, iPhone, iPad. I'd assume they support all iOS devices that are up to date with the latest software. DDWRT, Raspberry Pi, and Tomato. That's very good as well. I saw on their page they also had one called Synergy and another one. But we're going to go ahead and take a look at their Windows 7 software. It says it's recommended. 17 megabyte file. Looks relatively large, but we're going to go ahead and download it. Looks like they also have support for the OpenVPN GUI. So if you like the old configuration, you can go ahead and just add the OVPN files. But it looks like they even have the GUI here. I'd assume the OVPN files are so you can use it on other devices as well. But it looks like they have applications, dedicated applications for that. Looks like they don't have an Android app right now, but they do have OpenVPN. So that looks very, very good. They also support DDWRT and Tomato routers, which is perfect. I haven't seen Raspberry Pi. I also know they support Chrome OS and a few more devices. Let's take a look at their tutorial page, actually. They support Chrome OS, Synology, Windows Phone, Asus WRT, and they also have SOCKS 5 proxies and proxies for your Chrome, Firefox, Opera, Safari, which is perfect. So it looks like that software finished downloading, so we're going to go ahead and open it. I'm not sure if it's going to need to install any drivers or anything of any sort. And it does not look like it needs to. That was very, very fast. I'm not sure I've seen a VPN install that fast in a while. So we're gonna head over here, input our username, input our password. Go ahead and have it remember, so let's log in. Alright, so it looks like we had a small networking error there. So now we're back, and it looks, wow, it looks like they're double VPN, Tor VPN. It looks like all of this is right from the client. Wow, this is a nice looking client. Let's check out their settings. Looks like we can have it start with Windows, start minimized. Looks like they have some DNS. It looks like they have DNS leak protection on by default, which is good. Looks like they have some DNS servers added. Show news, auto connect, default. We can choose UDP or TCP. Looks like the default's UDP, that's fine. You can check for any updates on the clients. Looks like it's got to be the newest. We just installed it. So let's leave everything in default. Let's go back and let's just connect to a ultra-fast United States server and see if it's protecting us. Looks like it says it's connecting. So it looks like it's still connecting to the US server. Alright, so it says we went down here, it says we went ahead and connected successfully. It says we have 1 out of 6 devices connected, and it tells us how many days left for our subscription we have. That's actually a very smart thing, so you can see how many active devices you have going at one time, just to make sure you don't max out or use too many. And it looks like it says we're connected to the United States on an IP address of 198.50.89. Alright, so to go ahead and check to see if NordVPN is actually securing us, we're going to go head over to VPNFTW and open up our How to Check If Your VPN Connection is Working and Secure guide. We're going to go ahead and do a basic IP address test. We're going to go ahead and do an extended IP address test. And we're going to go ahead and do a DNS leak test. Now with the basic IP address test, it looks like we are appearing from 198.50. It looks like it's located in New York, New Jersey, in the United States, and that is definitely not where we are located. So it looks like NordVPN is protecting us there. It looks like our IP address again here is 198.50. It looks like we have 198.50. DNS is also not our DNS, so it looks like it definitely is protecting our IP address and the DNS on the machine. So let's go ahead and do an extended DNS leak test just to ensure. And if you don't know what any of these tests are, you can go ahead and head over to VPNFTW.com just to learn a little bit about the leaks and why they can be critical. Basically, we're just making sure that NordVPN works right out of the box and nothing is leaking. Head over to the article and you can check why. But it looks like our DNS leak test is complete, and it definitely is not our DNS. It's with OVH. Let's go ahead and connect to another NordVPN server and see if it does the same thing. So let's go ahead and do their double VPN in Austria. Now it says we're connecting to that selected server. I'm going to go ahead and close these tabs. Now this may take a while because we are located in the United States and this is an Austria server, as it says in the Netherlands. So it says that we are connected and that we're located in the Netherlands. So let's go ahead and do another basic IP address test and an extended IP address test. And we're going to finish it off with another DNS leak test. Again, we are appearing from the Netherlands according to the website. NordVPN is working. Once again, not a surprise. 95.211. Again, we're located in the Netherlands. It says we're hosted on LeaseWeb. That is not us. It appears our DNS is in Germany. And let's go ahead and confirm that with a DNS leak test. We do not have a DNS located in Germany, so that is definitely NordVPN protecting us. And since this is located across the country, like I said, it may take some time to do these tests. It is a double VPN, so it is encrypting it twice, and it's located halfway across the world, so you may need to give it a minute. And as you can see, we are located in Germany, as said with the other website. So it appears the DNS is in Germany while we're appearing in the Netherlands, which all works. And if you want to go ahead and read our full NordVPN review, please head over to VPNFTW.com/NordVPN. A link will be in the description below. We went ahead and gave this great VPN 4 out of 5 stars due to a number of things. Go ahead and read the review and find out if NordVPN is right for you. Thank you for watching.